Welcome, my love, to another Angels Don't Lie Miracle Minute. I'm your host, Jeanne Street, and I am so grateful and thankful to have you here. Today, I wanted to share a reflection from a former student of my Angel Healer Retreat. And this beautiful soul came in. Her name is Nina. And I first met Nina during a group reading. So many amazing people I meet at my group readings. And the loss that she had experienced in her young life was so overwhelming. It was apparent. Her mother came forward in this reading from the veil to hold her daughter, to lean in and love her daughter. She shared that her daughter had lost a child. She had such sensitivities that she was walking around living in the vibration of just pain. She was purely just in pain. And so at this group reading, I consoled her and she walked away feeling really held, really loved. And she ended up signing up for my retreat, which I was thrilled with because I knew what she was going to receive was going to help her, support her, was going to bring her to really lean into who she is on the other side of all the loss. So she shows up and the retreat is, I'll just tell you in my words, the retreat, there's 3 days, right? 3 full days, and each day has a theme for me. Each day we're leaning in to an area of expansion, of healing, of bringing more of God's yummy goodness into our lives. And we do this with different methods, such as breath technique, sound healing. We move energy, we release energy. So the first day is all around you. It's all around you showing up. And so on that first day, Nina was able to go into those meditations and really experience the veil in a way she hadn't, and to also experience her departed loved ones in a way she had never, ever experienced. And it can be very profound and very moving, and it can be very overwhelming and a little scary for us when we are uncertain, or especially if we aren't guided with a God-based method, because it really can scare us if we're seeing something for the very first time and we're like, wait, what do I do with this? Oh my gosh, am I wrong? Am I bad? Is God going to be mad at me? Like, am I supposed to see this? We can feel really funny about it. And so my angels always come in, and the Holy Mother comes in to really support and nurture and nourish our souls as we're in this sacred space. So I'm blessing the space before we come. We're holding all of the energy to be incredibly high. And my team is like just on it. So we're really just leaning in with love. And so Nina had these holy experiences, very holy, very vast. And then the second day we show up, and the meals lift everyone because they're well planned out. So you come, all you do is you bring your own mat, your own, self, your water bottle if you want, but everything else is taken care of for you. So you get to receive. And so Nina got to receive in a way that she hadn't received in a long time, being that her mom had passed. And we know how nourishing our relationships with our family can be. They can fill our soul. And so her soul wasn't filled. And so she was able to be filled. And as we left that second day, I felt a little something from Nina. I felt a little worried for her because maybe these experiences were too big. It was a lot to take in. So lo and behold, she didn't show up for the third day. She texted me. She's like said all of these like random weird things. Basically, she lied. She told a story because fear had her. Fear held her into a place of, I'm not safe to have this holy of an experience. It's too much for me. I'm not worthy. And so time went by and I hadn't heard from her, and I was so worried. I kept reaching out, and I then saw her at another group reading. Another woman who I knew from group readings brought Nina to this next experience. And I saw her and I started crying because I was so overwhelmed and overjoyed to see that she was okay. And she hugged me and she leaned right in and she said exactly what I thought, which was, this was amazing. It was so good, and I didn't feel worthy of it. I didn't feel worthy of having those holy experiences, I went back to my pain. And apparently I needed a little more time there until my friend helped me to come back out. And she reminded me that I needed to be here. I needed to be in this space. And so she came to that next training. I had another training, and she showed up, and she was able to move through that in a new frequency and a new vibration, and to really receive and really to start to shine. And I wanted to offer this as a miracle reflection, as a remembrance that love is always working. Like what we receive in these situations, what we receive at a retreat, it doesn't go away. And I speak from experience myself of going to retreats and leaning in and filling my own cup back up. Is we give and we give and we give, just like Nina. She was giving to her job, giving to her relationship, giving to her boyfriend, giving it all away because she didn't want to be alone. She didn't want to spend time with her thoughts. She didn't want to spend time in her pain. She thought if she kept so busy and was so all over the place, even though she felt anxious, that she wouldn't have to deal with the stuff. But when we don't deal with the stuff, when we don't work our pain out, it burrows, it buries itself in our body, and it becomes a pain that's bigger than we can imagine. And that is no place to live, because once that pain is there, it starts to grow, it festers, it becomes illness, and that illness can become disease, and that can really ruin our life. And it doesn't have to. It does not have to. So my friend, I just wanted to come in here and share with you that the core teachings in the Angel Healer Immersive and the receiving that you will embrace are going to stay with you. They're not going to go away. They're going to fill you back up when you least expect it. I hope to see you there at the Angel Healer Immersive, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. It is a life-changing experience. God bless you, and have a beautiful, beautiful day.